Hey friends, I'm Georgia. This is your 45-minute barre class. For this month, the classes will be barre eclipse method classic workouts. So join me for a classic barre burn with this method. Today, I'll just be using a light set of weights. I have 1.5 kilos and 2 kilos for my heavier set. So when you've got what you need, meet me on your mat. So starting at the tip of your mat here, standing nice and tall, relaxing your shoulders, maybe closing your eyes or softly resting your gaze. Begin to breathe. Nice big inhale through your nose, feel your ribs rise. Exhale, feel them collapse back to where they started. Good. Inhale, big breath in. Exhale, big breath out. On your next inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky. Exhale, fold up and over your thighs. Take either elbow here, soften your knees a lot, and sway from side to side. Feeling your low back release. Feeling a gentle opening in the back side of your body, back of your legs, up to your glutes. On your next inhale, return back to center. Dangle your arms down. Release your neck. Inhale, keep your knees soft, start to roll up through your spine, one vertebra at a time. Tuck your chin in. Beautiful. As you lift your gaze, roll your shoulders down and back. Open your heart. Inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands down to your hips. Bring your right knee up, find circles in one direction. Just a few times there. Good. And switch directions when you're ready. Good. On your next inhale, pause and center. Exhale, step your right foot way back, reach your arms up to the sky, high lunge. Exhale, fold up and over your front leg, lengthen and stretch. Inhale, look forward, step forward, sweep your arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands to hips. Switch sides, left leg, take it wide for just a few times here. Switching directions when you're ready. Good. Inhale, knee to center, step back into your high lunge. Exhale, fold up and over, stretch. Good, that's the beat for your core workout. Here we go. Stepping forward when you're ready. Come all the way onto your back. Legs are long, hands behind your head. Check it out. You have a slow crunch as you lift your right leg up. Then lay back down, nice and slow, a little quicker. Here we go, we go up for 2, down for 2. Good, lift for 2, lower for 2. Good, that's it. So utilize your hands here behind your head. Your head is heavy into your hands. Do you feel the work go into your abdominals instead of your neck? You go up for 2, down for 2. That's it. Lift and lower. You got tinies coming up. 3, 2, 1 right here. Little lift, little lift. Up and up. Good. So you're lifting up from your chest. Shoulder blades are lifting away from your mat. Maybe you stay here or hover your left leg right here. Little lift, up and up. Gorgeous. Really heating up your abdominals here. Lift. Good. In 4, you're gonna keep your legs the way they are. We're just twisting to the right. In 2 and 1, here we go. We twist. For 2, lay back. For 2, good. Slow to start. Really articulating that movement. Maybe a little quicker. Right here. Twist, lay back. Twist, lay back. So, check it out. Notice how I'm lifting my left shoulder up and over to my right side. So it's okay if your elbow doesn't touch your knee. It's more about the effort here and what you're feeling. Good. Bicycles right here. Left little jog. We're just switching sides. In 4, we're gonna lay back, legs long. In 2 and 1, here we go, lay back. For 2, left leg lifts, crunch, lower, and lift, crunch. Good. Woo! Really press down through your opposite leg, your right leg. Press your heel down and feel stable. Tiny lifts coming up. In 3, 1 right here, little lift, little lift. Good. Up and up. Maybe you hover your right leg right here. Let's go, little hover. Good. We're twisting to the left. In 2 and 1, here we go. We twist. For 2, lay back. For 2, twist, lay back. Oh my goodness, that is so hard. Let's speed it up. In 2 and 1 right here. Twist, twist. So really pick up your right shoulder. Pick it up, set it down. That's it. Little jog to finish. In 2 and 1, here we go. We go left, we go right. Oh, saved by the bell for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Hands behind your hamstrings. Rock and roll yourself up. Flip on over into your tabletop position. Okay. Tuck your toes, knees under your hips. You're gonna alternate tap your shoulders, starting with your right. Here we go. Tap, set it down. Tap, switch sides, and release. Good. You can stay here, or hover your knees. Here we go. We go down for 2, then hover, tap. Down for 2, hover, tap. So notice how when I lift my knees, I'm trying to keep my hips on the same plane as my shoulders. Nice. Now options, stay here or keep your knees hovered. Tap a little quicker. Slower. Tap. Tap. Woo. If you do that and you're like dancing a lot in your hips, you might slow it down. Go back to that previous variation. Whatever you need to do so your movement feels joyful, sustainable, and realistic for your body in this moment. Good. 4 more. Here we go. Here's 4. Then we leave our hands down. We're going to swivel right, center, and left in 2 and 1. Here we go. Knees right, center, knees left, center. Whew. Really heating up here. Twist, center. Nice. So my hips are pivoting. Left to the mat, right to the mat. Can you draw your belly button to your spine? So your spine and your back body feel supported. Good. In 4, we hold your knees right. We have a crouching tiger situation. Follow me, it goes like this. Here we go. Hips back for 2, hips forward for 2, hips back, hips forward. Forward for 2, back for 2. So my hips go forward, side plank, hips back, bend your knees. Good. We'll move a little quicker if you want to. In 3, 2, 1, hit it. Forward, back, forward, back. We'll just switch sides. In 2 and 1. Here we go. Knees center, left. Bend your knees. Plank. Bend hips back. Extend hips forward. That's it. If you want to, a little quicker. Let's go. Forward, back. It's like I'm pouncing forward, right? So it's strength, but also fighting that idea of patience and grace as you pounce forward, right? Like an animal, their prey, right? They're super strong, but then they're quiet, stealthy at the same time. We're headed to your forearms. 2 and 1. Here we go. Forearms down. Toes tucked. Check it out. Hips down. Then hips up. You're doing a reverse cruncher. Can you keep your belly button towards your spine and your abdominals lit up to support your low back here? Good. Press down through your elbows. Hold it high right here, right here. You jog right, jog left, jog right, jog left. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Maybe come to your hands, sit your hips back for a little child's pose. Good. Walk your hands back, rounding up through your spine. Roll your shoulders back and down. You did that. Okay, here we go. Stand it up. I'm gonna grab my 1.5 kilos here. You're at the top of your mat. Step your left foot back into a long lunge. Elbows go up and back. As you bend your back knee, you'll do a tricep kickback. As you extend your back knee, you'll bend your elbows. Here we go. We go back for 2, bend for 2. Extend your elbows, bend. Good. So you're hitting your 90-90 lunge here, and then your high lunge here. Back, 90-90, lift, high lunge. Good. Now, if you start to feel like a pull in your back knee here, you might adjust. So, well, I hope you adjust. Because what is movement without the joy factor, right? The feeling good factor. So, you might hinge forward at your hips a little bit, bringing more of the work into your quads, into the larger muscles in your legs. Now I'm just letting you know that this weight, this 1.5 kilo, it already feels like 1,000,000 pounds. So I might be ditching them. And if that's you today as well, just know that you're still strong if you need to lower your weight. Back for 2 and in for 2. Now, if you want to, let's speed it up. Right here, let's go. Bend, extend, bend. So I'm bending, extending my back knee. Whew. My elbows are staying high. Whew. Okay, I'm dropping my weights. Keep going. Bend, extend, bend, extend. Whew. In 4, we're holding it low. You got a tiny lift, tiny dip. In 2 and 1, here we go. You got a tiny dip in your legs with a tiny lift in your arms. Little lift, little lift. Dip lift, dip lift. Whew. Oh my gosh. I'm feeling my outer right glute pocket. Like, whoa. Because it's stabilizing me in this shape. Little lift, dip, little lift. Good. In 8 counts, you're gonna hold your 90-90 lunge. You're gonna lift your torso upright 4, your arms reach overhead. We have an overhead extension. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Check it out. You extend your weights, then bend. Extend and bend your elbows. So keep going, check it out. I'm gonna face you so you can see what my elbows are doing or where my arms are in space. So I'm trying to keep my elbows forward. I'm drawing my upper arm bones back so my biceps are roughly in line with my ears. And it's okay if yours don't go very far back. It's more about the effort. A little quicker, here we go. Bend, extend. I'm holding low in my legs. Whew. So good, y'all, you got this. Here's 4. Then we'll stay low. We'll transition to the other side. In 3, 2, and 1. Here we go, stay low. Right foot back. High lunge. As you bend your back knee, open your arms wide. As you extend your back knee, you'll close your arms in front. Here we go. Open for 2, close for 2. Open and close. Open, close. Wow, these 1.5 kilos are like so heavy right now. Whew. I really need like half a kilo. Open, bend, close, lift. Good. Keep going, even though there's not really a beat. A little quicker if you want it. Let's go. Open, lift. Open and lift. Your body weight is just as effective. Maybe even more. Because your mind has to bring awareness to your muscles to turn on. Mind to muscle connection. Requiring lots of isometric contractions throughout. We do that a lot in barre. Good, here's 4, 3, hold it low, tiny dip, tiny lifts. Little lift dip. So I'm holding low in my legs. I got little dips in my legs, little lifts in my arms. Dip, lift, dip, lift. Oh my gosh, y'all keep going. That is so spicy. Dip, lift, dip, lift. You are rock stars. Can you draw your low ribs in towards each other and down a little bit towards your hips so your back feels supported? Dip, lift, dip, lift. Good. We're gonna hold it low, reach your arms overhead. In 2 and 1, hold low. Reach your arms overhead, palms forward, then wide, keep your arms long. Good. Wowza. That is fiery. Reach overhead, hold down wide. Whew. Maybe just a little quicker to finish. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Reach, pull wide. Reach, pull wide. How's your core? Mine was just like chilling out. Like it was at the beach. Turn it on to health you for 3, for 2, hold it wide for 4, hold it low for 2, and 1, step forward, stay low. Fold up and over your thighs, release. Slowly soften your knees, roll it all the way up. Take your time and shake it out. Okay, this is where I'm gonna grab my 2s. 2 kilograms. Also, you could use 5 pounds. Step your feet wide. Then externally rotate your thigh bones away from your center. Bend your knees. You'll do a bicep curl as you dip down low. You'll extend your arms as you extend your legs. Here we go. Bend, bicep curl, then lift, lower, curl, lift, and lower. Good. So every time I bend my knees, I'm doing a bicep curl. My palms face my shoulders, then my palms face each other. Yeah, gorgeous. Now, if this is easy breezy, this weight, you could also layer on, which I think I might do. So I'm gonna grab my other weights, layer them on, create a little bit more resistance. Now, for your bicep curl, you draw your upper arm bones away from your side body. So it really has to isolate through your biceps. And that way, your shoulders kind of aren't encouraged to do the work for your biceps in a way. And lower. We're gonna hold it low, tiny dips. In 2 and 1. Arms halfway, dip. Wow. Chest is broad, heart is open. Good. Crown is lifted. Nice. Little dips with your arms. Here we go. Little dip curl, dip curl, dip curl, dip curl. Wow, that is so freaking spicy. Keep going. Those 1.5 pounds are going, or kilos are going down. I'm back to just my 2s. Good. In 4, check it out. We're gonna rotate, slide your right arm wide, rotator cuff slide. Right here, let's go, hold it low, wide. Good, then you can stay here. Or every time you rotate wide, slide wide, pick up your right heel, it goes like this. Lift, lower, slide wide, slide in. Maybe add a dip, let's go. Dip. Nicely done. You got this. You are strong. Your authenticity is your power. So just be you. You move the way you need to move. If the stance feels really wide, you can always shorten it a little bit. The rotation doesn't feel good in your hips, you can always turn your toes a little bit more forward. Hold it out. Right here, you got a little dip push, little dip push. We're just moving over to your other side, resetting. Before both heels come down, your left arm slides wide into and 1. Here we go. Wide and in. Slide wide, slide in. Maybe lift your left heel right here. Let's go. Lower, lift, lower. Ooh. So good, y'all. You're almost there, I promise. Maybe add a dip. Your hips right here. Breathe. You're almost there. Right there with you. Hold it out right here. You got a little dip push, little dip push. Whew. Dip and dip. Dip push, dip push. Your left heel is up if you want it for 3, for 2, and 1, and release. Whew. I'm definitely really shaky. Weights off to the side, classic booty work in your tabletop position. So come onto all 4s. Press down through your finger pads. Draw your shoulder blades a little bit away from each other. So your upper back is turned on and your chest is drawing away from your mat. Your right leg is gonna go up and back. Then pull your right knee back down to meet your left. Here we go. We go up and in. Up and back and meet. Good. Lift and lower. Up and back. Good. Nice. Breathe. So check in with your body. In for 2, up and back for 2. Nice. So the reason why I asked you to kind of turn on your upper body here is because even though this is a targeted glute and hip workout, hip stabilizer workout, your entire body is on to help support. So, can you draw your low ribs in to help support your back body here? In for 2, up and back for 2. We're gonna hold it back, 10 lifts. 3, 2, 1, right here. Little lift, little lift. Nice. Can you put a little bit more weight into your right hand? Because right now your left side has your hand and your left knee down. So I call it tabletop bully, right? Your left side, you really want to lean into your left side because your body is smart. It wants to get comfortable, okay? So put a little bit more love into your right side, equal it out. Little weight distribution action. Good. Really breathe out, breath. Especially when it gets hot. Good. We're gonna move to a hamstring curl. In 2 and 1, bend your knee, your bend. Heel pulls in, then extend, point your toe. Bend your knee, flex your foot, extend, point your toe. I'm telling you, this work never gets easier. I still lose my words because I just get so tired. Bend, flex, extend, gorgeous. In 4, you'll hold your knee bent. Get a scorpion tail. In 2 and 1, check it out. Your knee's gonna pivot out to the right and then back down to your mat. So this is happening in my hip socket. I'm doing an external rotation and then back down to neutral. So this is really tough because it's the full function of your glute max. Keep going. I'm gonna come down to my forearm so you can see what's happening here. My thigh turns away, my thigh points down. My hips are staying on the same plane. Right? Oh my gosh, so crazy. We're gonna hold it out, tiny lifts. 3, 2, 1, right here, little lift, little lift. So you're holding the scorpion tail, lift, lift. Keep going, up and up. Nice. You gaze forward and down. Your neck is in line with your spine. Good, that's it. 8 more, here we go, you got 8, 6. Your right hand's coming down to the mat. 4, you're gonna open up to the side. 3, 2, 1, right here, let's go. Your knee pulls in, your leg extends long. Knee pulls in, knee extends long. Good. Gorgeous. Maybe you add a kick when your knee pulls in. Check it out. It's in. Bend, press back. Extend, bend, press back. Good. Just sped up a little bit. Sorry, I didn't prepare you. Kick, bend, extend. 4 bit more weight into your right hand. Softly bend your right elbow, front, top elbow. 4. We're gonna hold it back. 3. 2. Last one. Now hold it back, hold it long right here. You gotta lift, up and up. If you feel sturdy and stable, maybe right hand to your hip. Little lift, little lift. Gorgeous. Up and up. Woo. 4, 3, 2, hold it. Maybe right arm to sky. 3, 2, 1, and release, let it go. Sit back into a little child's pose or a little puppy dog situation. Wag your tail side to side, stretch it out. Good. Slowly start to roll it all the way up. Switch sides. And turn the other way so you can see. Left leg is gonna go up and back, then knee to knee. You're ready. Up and back for 2, knee to knee for 2. Up and back, knee to knee. So set yourself up here, right? You are the foreman, let's say, of this construction job. So you're in charge. You're always in charge of your body, or as you should be. So when you go back here with your leg, and you have so much core connection so that your spine is staying in its neutral place. So you should be able to see how there's a little arc in my low back here. That's the natural lordosis in my low spine, my lumbar spine. And now every body is gonna have their own natural curvature there, okay? So your job as your foreman is to honor your body, honor your neutral spine here, okay? So you can do that by drawing your low ribs in towards your hips, feeling that subtle soft brace of your abdominals wrapping around your spine. You're gonna hold it back, tiny lifts. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Little lift, little lift. So good. And then sometimes as foremen, we have people that don't want to listen to us. You can relate that to parts of your body that don't really want to listen to you. Little lift, little lift. Especially your mind. Your mind wants to tell you things that might not be true, right? But what you can try to do in each moment of your movement is simply listen and feel what you need. Tiny lift, up, and press down through your finger pads. That'll help distribute the weight in your hands so that it doesn't all go into your wrists. Before we have your hamstring curl, you'll bend your knee, flex your foot. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Bend, flex, extend, point. Bend, flex, extend, point. Good. Like a wave, right? A really nice wave going on in the ocean. Fluid movement with your breath. Extend, bend, flex, and extend, point. Or you hold it in. Scorpion tail. 3, 2, 1. Hold it in right here. Turn your knee out, then turn your knee down. So your rotation is going to be specific to your hip joint. And your hip socket, right, is individual and specific to you, your body, your genetics. So you can learn to work on your mobility But while you work on it, honoring where you're at, we're gonna hold it out. Tiny lifts there. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Up and up. Keep going. Lift and lift. Gaze is forward and down so your neck is nice and long with your spine. Good. In 4, you're gonna come down to your right forearm in 3, 2, 1. Right here. Let's go. Knee pulls in. Then leg extends long. Knee pulls in. Leg extends long. Good. So whether you're on your forearms, right, you're still gonna be in this kind of shape. So you might come up to your left hand or down into your right forearm. I know, I think I did the reverse on the other side. That's what the booty party does to me. Maybe extend your left knee when you pull it in. Right here, pull, extend, bend, extend back. When I extend back, I'm extending it back in line with my hip, right? Nice. Can you draw your low outer ribs, or your outer ribs away from your mat? Hold it back right here, little lift, maybe left hand to your hip. Can you press down through your left elbow, your right elbow to lift out of your shoulder for 3, for 2, hold it. Maybe left hand to sky for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1, release. Little child. Slowly start to roll yourself up. Come onto your right side. Right forearm is down. Right leg off on the diagonal. This is your clipper inner thighs. Left knee is bent. Your right leg's gonna close to your left and then open back down. Lift and lower. So bend your knee as much as you need. You're moving left. Good. Close and open. Close and open. Beautiful. When you close, can you imagine you're squeezing a blade of grass between your knees? Nice. Close for 2. Open for 2. Now can you press down through your right elbow and lift your right side ribs away from your mat? Your obliques turn on. Lift. And open. Good. In 4, we hold it in. We get tiny squeezes. In 3. In 2. And 1. Hold it in right here. Hold the squeeze. Get a little inch in. Little squeeze, little squeeze. Whew. Hopefully you're starting to feel your right inner thigh by now. I love working inner thighs after your glutes. Good. Little lift squeeze, little lift squeeze. Good. Here's 4. We're just switching sides in 3. 2, 1. Release. Sweep your legs around. Left forearm down. Left leg on the diagonal. Close it. When you're ready, here we go. We close for 2. Open for 2. So a lot of people don't know that your inner thighs actually connect up through your hips. And they work along with your glutes. So if we work a lot into our posterior side, our back body, a lot of glute work, and we don't focus on your adductors, your inner thigh muscles, it can cause some low back stuff. So what we're doing here is creating balance in your body. Open, knee close. So bend your knee as much as you need. You're still doing the same thing here. If your knees bent like this or long like this. Just a different relationship to gravity. Good. Check in with your left side. Can you draw your left side away from your mat? Beautiful. We're gonna hold it in, tiny squeezes, into and one right here, little squeeze, little squeeze. Pull in, squeeze, right? So you imagine you're squeezing something between your inner thighs here for 4, for 3, keep going, for 2, and 1. Release, let go. Whew. Okay, come all the way onto your back. We're gonna work into some really deep core here. Lay your head back, arms down by your sides. Bring your legs into a tabletop position. From here, take a big breath in, let your ribs expand. Good. And then on your exhale, feel your low ribs draw in together and feel your low back draw down towards your mat, back into its neutral place. Keep going with that. Inhale, expand. Exhale, draw in. Inhale, expand. Exhale, draw in. So if you're working on core rehab here, you could stay with this or invite in your legs. Check it out. Inhale, tap your right toes down. Exhale, back to center. Switch sides. Inhale, tap left toes. Exhale, back to center. Inhale. Exhale. So on the exhale, your breath is working along to contract your abdominal muscles to engage. And as well with the breath, on the exhale, pulls and adds traction along either sides of your spine, which helps supports your spine. Inhale, exhale to center. So your breath is the beginning of your deep core work. Maybe you stay here. Maybe float your arms up to the sky. In 2 and 1, keep them up, tap. For 2, exhale, center. Now if you're craving a little bit more, opposite arm reach overhead, right here, right toes, left arm, back to center. So I know that this has been called dead bug in the past, and it still is, but I would like to call it like groovy bug, because to me a dead bug doesn't move. So you're just grooving, right? You're on your back. I wonder what it would be like to be a bug. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Maybe you extend your legs in 3, in 2 and 1. Right here, lower for 2, lift for 2, lower, lift. So this entire work, right, while you're moving your limbs, deep core is supporting your bony structures like your hips and your spine. Oopsie, I messed up a little bit there with my limbs. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Knees come in. Maybe a little rock side to side to massage your low back. Good. Maybe do little circles on your sacrum. Just relaxing back into your mat. When you're ready, feet come down. Reach your arms overhead. let your heart and your chest open. Maybe start to sway your knees side to side, like so. Soften your gaze, close your eyes. Really just soaking in all that amazing work you just did for your body. Next time your knees fall to the right, hold them there. Maybe stack your knees. Open your arms wide, gaze to your left side for a gentle twist. Really encouraging your belly to soften here. When you're ready, inhale back to center. Exhale to switch up. Faster, be stronger. But what really matters here is that it's the effort. Getting up out of bed, the bravery to try something. Maybe it's trying something new, trying something that you haven't done in a while. On your next inhale, back to center. If you'd like, hands behind your hamstrings, tuck your chin in to roll up like a ball, or you can come up through the side. Good. Find comfortable seated when you're ready. Closing your eyes. Sweep your arms up to the sky. Big breath in. Big breath out. Hands down through heart center, palm to palm. Giving yourself a big, big smile. Celebrating everything you just did with your body. I really hope you're proud of yourself. Big round of applause. Thank you so much for joining, and I'll see you next time.